Hey, Mets fans. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Rants from the Third Rail with myself, Chente Camacho Jr. I thought I was going to be doing a weekly rant show, but I've noticed and I've learned pretty quickly that that's impossible because rants are always going to come about, especially given the meteoric rise to the Mets franchise since November 6th when Mr. Cohen took over and people just started counting his coins right off the bat. He responds, makes the deal, the blockbuster deal for Lindor. He shores up the bullpen. People are still complaining. The defense up the middle isn't good enough. There's not enough depth. He goes and trade Mats. He gets a prospect and some cash considerations. He flips the prospect for a better prospect in Khalil Lee. The cash considerations taken is spread out to sign and get depth for Almora and Jonathan VR. People still complained. I was one of them at first until I evaluated, as I stated earlier in another video. And, my position changed after evaluating things. Sometimes I jumped the gun too. But then you all were still complaining about the defense up the middle. They go out and they get Kevin Pillar, who's been ravaged by injuries the last couple of seasons. But before the injuries came about, the guy was one of the best defenders in center field. He used to go get it. And I'm hoping that the injury bug has passed him and he can come in and do his thing. Then the rotation needs to be addressed. Everyone's throwing these names out there. People don't sign with us. That's not our fault. All right? I mentioned this before. Let's not do this. When I did the video the first time and Seven Line Army put me on, shout outs to Seven Line Army. Thank you for that. I appreciate y'all. It gave me the energy to come out and do this on a regular basis, or as much as possible, not a regular basis. Seriously, you guys, we addressed a serious need in the rotation with Taijuan Walker. No, it's not Paxton. No, it's not Odorizzi, who, by the way, had a bad 4 starts last season with a high ERA, man. Like, Taijuan Walker was in the mid twos. It was like 2.7. And you still complain. I saw people talking about Steven Matz. I saw people talking about Rick Porcello. And, like, Rick Porcello wasn't good when he was here. And he's been on the decline since his Cy Young Award. Let's be real. Do not let past stats from years ago get you hyped up for a player that's aging and didn't do anything for us last season. We need to move on with that. You guys are asking for a little too much. This team is solid. It's one of the best teams in baseball. It's right up there with the Dodgers. I really believe we are right there with the Dodgers and the Padres that spent crazy money. They spent a lot of money. We haven't spent any money. We're about to, because we have 2 good players who I feel need to be signed ASAP in Conforto and Lindor. So, we need to get this done ASAP. But at the same time, guys, what we have on paper here, coming into spring training, is one of the best things we've seen since 2006, as other people have said. I'm a firm believer in that. The 2015 team was good, but this team has a chance to be special. Shout out to my man doing an ad job real quick. This is my man, Corner Culture, Derek Cruz. It's a real nice urban hat line. It's a memoriam to an era of people that no longer hang out on the corner. Peep the bodega with the little ice machine and the phone booth on the side. Where that's my man from high school back in the days. Shout out to Corner Culture. But yes, getting back into this, people, we have a really, really good team. There is no need to panic or want anything or just be flipping. Just chill, because the people that are flipping right now are going to be the same people like, yeah, I knew it. I knew my Mets was going to be good. Yeah. But in reality, you guys are just now, I hate to do that, but some people need receipts. You got to take receipts on some of y'all. But at the end of the day, we all Mets fans, So that's my rant for today, my fellow Mets fans. And I'm thinking of a name for the crew that come, my subscribers, the people that watch the show. Thank you guys. I do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm thinking maybe the Rail Splitters or the Shot crew. I'm not sure. Let's throw a little bit of ideas. Let's see where we can get going. Yeah, guys. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click on that little button down there. And I'm on all major social media platforms. On Instagram, VCam109. On Twitter, also VCam109. And then Facebook, Chente Camacho Jr. This has been another rant from the third rail. I'm your host, Chente Camacho Jr., signing off. Peace and love.
This is a Mets Willets Point bound 7 local train. The next and last stop is Mets Willets Point.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.